Well, next task. So I've got my track out. It's not for my bike, it's for the wheelbarrow. So I've cleared all the stones off there, stepping stones. Give it a sweep. Ready to pour down my decorative stone, which is basically just grey chippings. Got a dumpy bag of that. Yeah, and it'll do fine. I'll just put the stepping stones on top of that, so it's just bland stuff, but it'll do the job. Right, dilly. Right, today is the start of waterproofing the roof. So first thing to do is put the membrane on. I'm going to start from this side. I'll put some buttons across, just two, not nailed on, just loose. I'll secure the membrane onto this here, just with some 20mm galvanized clout nails. I'll then roll it out completely. Give plenty of slack, and then I can start then to nail it individually to each rafter. Counterintuitively, you don't want to pull it tight. Yeah, you need to leave a bit of a sag in between each rafter. This allows water then to form, if any gets through, condensation or water to form in the middle of the drape and then run down. So basically it's forming a channel for any water to run off into the gutter. So that'll be the first thing. I'll get this first one lashed on, dilly. Ah well, rained off. We've got one lot on. With all the water flying off that. Get in, dilly. Right, that's the main part watertight. So I've just got the lats to put on, or buttons. Fantastic. Still raining like, but there you go. At least it's starting to dry out inside, what it will do. Dilly. Right, so I'm just working out my gauge at the moment for the lats, so I can get them set out and nailed into place. Okay, so all I do is place on my first lat loosely. As you can see, I've just got two small lengths there. So first lat, put my tile on. I've done a 75 overhang, which is 25mm for the fascia board, and then 50mm overhang, which is like the industry standard, if you like, pretty much for going into the gutter. So that's that one in place. I then put my second tile on, again a loose lat, and I bring the overhang down to what I need for spec, which is 75mm for a 22.5 degree pitch. So I'm 75mm overlap. I then measure the distance from the top of that button to the top of this button, which is 33. I then Place a batten on the top with a 30mm gap from the peak, so it allows the tile recess to fit in, and also for a bit of expansion of the roof. And then I measure from the top of that lat to the bottom of this lat, which is 140 when it zooms in. When it zooms in, I think that's about it. Yeah, so I'm on 140 there. So all I need to do is divide 33 by 140, and that will tell us how many lats I need. And then when I get that amount of lats, I then times that by 33. I then basically divide 140 by the amount of lats, and that will tell us my spacing for my gauge. Get down from my ladders. Great stuff. At least the rain's died off a little bit. Right, I'll do my calculations and get back to you. Dilly. Good morning. I've got some lats on yesterday, but it was too dark by the time I got finished, so didn't get a vid done. So today I'll be finishing off with all the lats. Hopefully getting the valleys in as well, or I will be, and finish getting the rest of the other side watertight with the underseal. So I'll cut my block down to the right size for my gauge. So it's important that you get that bottom lat in perfect, yeah, the exact space and all the way across. So I've made again a little bit of a tool what butted up against the plumb line for the fascia board, and basically pushed that up against it, and then brought the lat or batten down to it and nailed it. Done that all the way across, so I know that's perfectly in line and true. Yeah, so then I had me basically my gauge wood cut, and then just went across, put the gauge wood in, lat down, nailed it all the way across, so they're now evenly spaced to the correct gauge, which will give us the correct overlap when I go to lay the tiles all the way up to the top. And then I'll have a 30mm gap from the apex, if you like, or the peak, for that last tile to sit in place. So I'll get this one finished off, and then I've got to start the other side. First of all, I'm going to bring all the lats up. I found it easy. I can just work up on here now. I've got some lats to sit on, so I can now just bring a bundle of lats up, my saw, and I can just do me cuts and be working on the roof rather than having to keep climbing up and down, which is time consuming to say the least, so you don't get nowhere fast. Right, so next task is just to put all these up there, dilly.